range of products on groceries, vegetables, fruits and halal meat. Also send money to Pakistan absolutely free. We have all top brands at special offers, offer free customer parking and provide a free local delivery service. Amir Food Store and Halal Meat, 613B Lincoln Road, Peterborough. Call us on 01733 687 374. High in quality, low in prices.
Every step aside, every road crossed safely to avoid passing on the pavement, every gap we mind on public transport, every space left between shopping trolleys, everyone who keeps a safe distance if they have to go out is helping stop the spread of COVID-19. Because 1 in 3 people who have it have no symptoms and can spread it without knowing. Everything we're doing is making a difference. Let's keep going. Stay home, protect the NHS, save lives.
हर बार साबुन का इस्तेमाल, हर टैप का खुलना, घर पहुंचते ही 20 सेकंड के अंदर अंदर हाथ धोना, अपने बैग में सैनिटाइजर रखना, हर बार कोई पैकेज उठाने पर या शॉप के अंदर जाने पर। ऐसे लोग जो अपने हाथ साफ रख रहे हैं, वो कोविड-19 को फैलने से रोकने में मदद कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि इसे कोई भी कैच कर सकता है और कोई भी फैला सकता है। इन चीजों से फर्क पड़ता है। आइए ऐसा करते रहें। घर रहिए, NHS को तहफ़्फ़ुज़ दीजिए, जिंदगियां बचाइए।
ST Complete Care provides a high quality of care and support to vulnerable adults through comprehensive care packages which embodies all of our care options, such as sitting calls, assistance with appointments, personal and emergency care, assistance with medication, cleaning, meals and shopping, respite and training for family and friends. We specialise in caring for people with mental health conditions, dementia, Alzheimer's and other long-term conditions. Call us on 01733 303300. ST Complete Care, caring for you the way you want.
If you want to learn about Islam and Muslims, stay tuned to Salam Radio 106.2 FM.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. How you doing? I hope you're good. Inshallah, geared up is back. Salam Radio is back in a brand new modern studio. Alhamdulillah. This is Amir Suleiman, or maybe you know me as Amir Suleiman. Welcome along to you in Peterborough and in Luton via Inspire FM 105.1. Geared Up is your fortnightly motoring show every other Friday at 8:30. I'm very pleased to say I'm with my long-standing and long-suffering co-drivers, Akeel and Ali Suleiman, bringing you an hour of chat, laughs, quizzes and more on everything motoring related. We really have got a lot coming up for you in the next hour. We'll be discussing the love of motoring in preparation for the day, inshallah. Restrictions are lifted and we can do road trips once again. Also, after 9, we'll be discussing UK car production being down 27% in the worst January since 2009, would you believe it? Ali, my son, will also bring us his usual feature on the latest new car releases and general car news, plus your quiz question today coming up, and it is going to be a tricky one, trust me. All that and more coming up.
Broadcasting 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. This is Salam Radio.
It is indeed Salam Radio. Welcome along. If you just joined us, it is Geared Up, of course, and we're very, very happy to be back with you. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Akeel. How are you doing?
Welcome, Salam. I'm great, thank you.
Good
to be back.
It is good to be back. It's been a long, long time, and it just feels still a bit surreal to be doing a show live from this new studio. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, the second time we've done something together in the studio. We watch other people, but yeah, I agree with you. It's surreal.
It is crazy. And Ali, welcome along.
Walaikum salam.
Oh yeah, Assalamu alaikum. How you doing? You all right?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, very well, thanks. First of all, Brother Akeel, have you had your timing belt changed? Changed.
Do you want to know?
Have you had your timing belt changed?
No, I haven't, unfortunately.
Oh, have you not?
No.
Oh, that's not very good. I thought you'd be raring to go for this. Ali, what about you? Are you raring to go as well? How's your pistons?
Oh. I'm raring to go. I've been tuned up, mechanically well played.
Mechanically well played.
You see, this is why I didn't answer that question that way around, because I knew I was going to slip up. So that's brilliant. Young people.
Yeah, he is young. He is young. I'm glad you didn't put yourself in that category as well.
You.
Yeah. Listen, you can get involved with the show as usual. We'd love your comments and calls. You can comment on the live stream or text us 07411 191062, or you can call us if you want and speak to us live on air 01733 602 133. Mashad Ali, that's your friend, Ali.
Yeah,
that is your friend joining you tomorrow for What We Said, 1 o'clock. Quick plug. He says, Salam to all brothers out there. Let's make this show a bang, as always. Yeah, thank you very much, Mashad, for that.
Yeah, welcome, Sam, Uncle.
Uncle. and brother Fessel says, road trip, bring it on. Yeah, absolutely, Brother Fessel. I can't wait until we can get onto a road trip again. Sister Idam Shah, she says, I'm raring to go come lockdown. Yeah, absolutely. Sister Idam, couldn't agree more. See, people are just chomping at the bit, to be honest, to be able to get out there. They really are. So our first topic will be the love of motoring. As I said, please do get involved and get in touch.
Find us on Facebook at Salam Radio.
Now, with the roadmap on easing of restrictions in sight, of course, surely we can start thinking about our summer road trip plans. Brother Akeel, I know you and I have been on many a road trip together, and it just seems like more than a year since we've done a road trip.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, we actually had one planned, didn't we? And then obviously the lockdown kicked in, but we were going to do Peterborough to Land's End to John O'Groats back to Peterborough, if you recall.
I do.
And then the lockdown kicked in, and it just gave us some time and pause for thought, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely raring to go. We've certainly got the machines underneath us to enjoy any type of British weather, any type of British road, and it's exciting. But I think during the pandemic, though, we've had to I guess limit some of the thoughts of what we're going to do, because the reality was we could only travel for essential reasons. But now it looks like the end, should we say, of lockdown is in sight.
Yeah.
Where we can have people from different, hopefully, once people have been vaccinated, share the same car.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Because a road trip is not the same unless, of course, you're with good friends. So you and I won't be together.
No, we won't. Me and Ali will, though.
Definitely.
Yeah, of course.
Co-drivers here.
Well, that's because you'll kidnap him.
No, well, he's got a license, I don't.
Exactly.
Ali 999. Just remember.
But don't listen.
Mashad has said, Brother Akeel, you might want to run home with that shirt on.
Oh, thank you, Uncle.
Yeah. For those that you don't follow football like me, that's obviously a Manchester United dig.
Well, what happened yesterday? What can I say?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is not Slam Sports. Moving on.
Yep, thank you very much. Getting back onto point. Getting back to that is, it's exciting, and it's certainly given me time actually to look at more local roads within Cambridgeshire and outside in towards London and other areas where we could certainly travel. I'm really excited to do it.
Yeah.
And even having if it comes to it where we have to separate, there's a different joy in that as well, almost like Top Gear style.
Yeah, there is, and that is something we could certainly look to do as well. I'd love to do something like that, but for me, the joys of summer motoring are something. I know they're short-lived in this country. You get 2, 3, possibly 4 good months, but just driving in the summer to beautiful destinations. Let's not forget, where we live in the UK, there are some beautiful driving roads. There really are. And I think some are just, not explored enough. For example, the NC 500, which goes, as you know, you've seen it on Top Gear, right round Scotland. That's something we want to do.
Yes.
And we've never done it, because those roads, I know people probably listening have done that. But that's something I really would love to tick off my bucket list.
Oh my God, without a shadow of a doubt. I remember when you first mentioned it to me.
Yeah.
And then we started looking at that road and the whole route as well.
Yeah.
It just looked amazing.
It did.
It really did. There's that, isn't it? The NC 500, then there's one more that me and you Can you recall what it was?
Route 66 across America.
No, it definitely was. No, it definitely was that. It sounds more like Route Gillam. But anyway.
Route Gillam.
Yeah, but that'll be different vehicles.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, you're right. But the NC500 is definitely something I have to do before you're 50.
We haven't got long.
We haven't.
No.
2 weeks.
Thanks for that, Dick. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks. It was my birthday yesterday. I was 47. Got 3 years.
You told me you had a letter from the DVLA this morning saying you might have to do a retest soon.
No, that was a telegram from the Queen.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, congratulating me on my 100th birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Listen, road trips they're very close to my heart. I know they're close to yours. Ali, you've been on road trips, with us as a family.
Yeah.
And we've been, to Edinburgh. Pre-lockdown, of course, and spent time up there and came back. And it was just great because, I don't know about it for you, Ali, but for me, and obviously you're a passenger because you're not old enough to drive yet, so you really shouldn't be on this show, but that's another story. But my point is, as a passenger, how is a road trip experience for you? Because for a driver, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because when you're driving, I mean, obviously you have something to occupy you as well. I mean, you're controlling where you're going and stuff like that. But as a passenger, you can really take in the scenery that you're seeing. You can really just look out the window and be mesmerized by anything you're seeing. And it was like, as you...
Sorry to cut you off, but is that the 1 second per hour when you lift your head up from your phone?
Oh, I'm not on my phone that
Shots
much.
Shots fired!
I'm joking. You're not on your phone that much. I know
Yes.
that. I'm
You know
joking.
what? That just reminds me, when me and you did that Galway trip,
Yeah.
we had a chance to... We did take in the scenery as well. I think both because we love driving.
Yeah.
Just that whole experience of driving from England all the way to Holyhead, jumping on the ferry, getting into Ireland.
Yeah.
And then immediately switching from miles to kilometres, different rules, different, and not seeing speed cameras and things like that. I mean, it was all part of our journey, wasn't it? The food, the cars, the roads, all these things all encompass a road trip from a driver's point of view.
Absolutely.
But I will say this, I know many passengers who literally switch off. They don't take in anything when they're on a road trip. And you say, did you just see that? No, I wasn't paying attention. You're like, hold on, we've been in the car for 4 hours. Have you not seen anything?
Yeah, and for me, that defeats the object of a road trip, right? It's you're supposed to absorb the experience, the sights, the sounds, if you're with me, the smells.
Yeah.
That's
a true story.
It is a true story.
It's very bad.
It's true, though.
Yeah.
True stories. True stories, thank you. More than one occasion. And you can't talk, Ali. Wow, I remember that. Traumatic.
Yeah, this isn't body health and mind.
Very good.
It should be. Yeah. It should be. We've had a comment. I'm not going to even attempt. It's on YouTube. I can't even attempt the name because it is just gobbledygook. I don't know. Whoever you are, walaikum salam. And they say, nice to see the show live on YouTube now. Been subbed for a while. That's probably some sort of youth talk that I don't understand.
Subscribe.
Been subbed for. Thank you very much. I don't know these things. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's quite evident.
Jannat Sulaiman, my daughter, best part of road trips is the stop at the services. Oh, my goodness.
Brilliant.
Jonathan, I agree with you. Hello, assalamu alaikum. And I agree with you. Certainly when I have to get away from your dad for like 15, 20 minutes.
But let's just be honest. The reason why you like the services stop...
the toilets.
No, I wasn't going to go there.
I was going to go straight to it. Can you remember? We went, and when was it? Like 3 o'clock in the morning. We went somewhere. And we went to...
It was on the way back from Galway.
That's right. I'm not making this up. We went to the best toilets in England.
I remember.
They had an award
I had a
on there.
certificate.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It was amazing.
I mean, they were clean, but I wasn't excited about them as you were, clearly.
Yeah, you know why? Because having been in the car that long, I felt dirty.
No comment.
Yeah.
I do remember, though, that apart from the toilets being a draw for you,
Oh, thank you.
in more ways than one, but also the espresso. You like double espressos.
I do.
I do not. I don't know if you like a double espresso. I don't like double espresso. They're too strong. They're pointless. I don't understand.
They're for real men.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why you're drinking them. Ali, have you ever had a double espresso?
No, I mean, I despise coffee. I think the only time...
Straight in.
It's the truth. I mean,
Can you remember? He doesn't drink coffee. It's not
Yeah,
fair.
but we introduced him to a latte on on a trip once. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And he loved it.
I don't remember it that way.
that was adrenaline. First of all, I had to wait at least an hour and a half for it to cool down.
That's what happened.
I hate hot drinks, but it was the adrenaline of the karaoke that was just carrying me on to drink the coffee. We were just singing all sorts of songs.
Singing all sorts of
ballads.
in the car. Yeah. But Ali, you got to
I
stop.
just remembered that now.
Do you remember that?
Oh, it was amazing.
It was crazy.
Amazing
But
trip.
next time, don't think Ali because he keeps asking for koalis. And
Good point, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you notice I can sing?
okay, moving on.
Thank you.
Moving on from that. Mashad says, Brother Akeel, did the certificate expire after you went to the toilet?
Yes, Uncle, it did. This is why I'm laughing too. It immediately expired, and I took a picture of it, and then there was a complaint to Islam Radio.
That is brilliant, Mashad. Well done. That's brilliant. Brother Faisal says, double espresso with touch of condensed milk, proper tasty. Brother Faisal, really?
No, it's not a double espresso. What, you're just taking it, you're making it normal there, Faisal. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do. Listen, what's been your favourite road trip memory? We've shared some of ours, and they're very random. Maybe you were a child or something more recent. Where are you looking forward to going on your next road trip? You can get in touch and let us know.
To get involved, call 01733 602 133. This is Salam Radio.
This is indeed Salam Radio, or you can text us 074 1119 1062, or just comment on the live stream like you have been doing. Mashallah, really good interaction. Keep that coming in. But yeah, here's a question, a direct question for you. What is the next road trip, the first road trip of any distance or whatever it might be? I think a road trip is 2 hours plus in my book.
Yes.
2 hours plus is a road trip, right? Or do you think longer?
Well, actually, that being said, I've actually found some local roads, so the B645.
Where's that?
It's in Cambridgeshire, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, that is fairly local. But
Okay.
you're right, 2 hours plus is what I would say.
So my question is, when restrictions allow, where's the first place you're going to go? Have you thought about this?
You know me as well. I sometimes just go for a drive, don't I?
You do?
And it's going to be somewhere down south.
So why are you putting a Welsh accent on?
I didn't.
That sounded well.
Sounded French.
Sounded French. Yes, no, probably maybe Devon.
Devon.
Yeah, if you really want to go out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a trek.
It's a mission.
No
sat nav, just driving.
Oh, well, Brother Faisal says 5 hours plus he considers a road
All right,
trip.
mate. All right, not Kabul, mate. What's going on here?
He's, hardcore.
I know what's going on here. He's got a 7 Series now. So, I mean, 2 hours is nothing. He just starts the car. He's got there in 2 hours.
And also, when you travel for that far in a 7 Series, it's just relaxing.
It's absolutely
Massage seats,
everything.
Luxury.
in-car shower,
Yeah.
voodoo facilities,
Voodoo facilities.
everything.
Yeah, and then out of nowhere, gulab jamun is here
Yeah.
in front of you. Then you got 1 cup of chai, but in his case, a fake double espresso.
Yeah,
patti.
and he doesn't need to stop at services because they've got a
Nothing.
ghusl mode.
Exactly. I like that.
Yeah.
By the way, Ali, did you know you can get Ghusl Sports? I think he's going to get that too.
Brilliant. That is brilliant. Listen, it is time for our quiz. I'm really excited about this, actually, and I think it's a bit challenging, but we always like to bring you a quiz of sorts on Geared Up, and today's no different. If you think you're a petrol head and you know your V6s from your V8s, do you, Ali? Know your V6 from your V8?
Yes, I actually do.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to put you on the spot because I don't think you do. And can you guess a car from its engine sound? We'll bring you a new one every show, inshallah. For this week, this is your engine sound. Tell us, which car is this? First of all, we do not encourage driving like that. Don't do that wheel spin stuff. And don't perfect the peel out. And Ali got the joke?
Yep, I did.
Well done. Which film?
Benchwarmers.
Well done. Well done. Yeah, so it's a tricky one, but there are multiple choice. Is it, and you two don't know the answer to this, so you're playing along, right?
Yeah.
Is it A, a Honda S2000? Is it B, a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6? Is it C, an Ariel Atom? I'd love to drive one of them.
Oh my God! Really? Do you think you fit?
No,
I was
don't.
going to say
I
that
don't.
first.
But it's, apparently, no, I'll get the optional extra, which is a shoehorn.
Oh,
Yeah, I get one of them. And D, is it a Mazda MX-5? Is it a Mazda MX-5? Jannat has said, I'll be honest, that sounds like a motorbike to me. Don't think I'm the target audience for this. You're definitely not. Let me repeat, you are not the target audience. I'm going to give you that sound. I'm going to give you the sound one more time. Here we go. Yeah, that is tricky. Is that A, a Honda S2000, B, a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6, C, an Ariel Atom, or D, a Mazda MX-5? We will reveal the answer and who got it right at the end of the show. Comment on the live stream, text us if you want, 07411 191062, or give us a call, have a chat with us. We're not scary, apart from Akeel. 01 733 602 133. Give us a call, please. It will be absolutely great to hear from you.
This is Salam Radio, Peterborough's Muslim community radio, broadcasting on 106.2 FM and online.
Of course it is. You already knew that it is Salam Radio. Thank you for tuning in. Mashad says, I'm guessing the snoring of Brother Akeel. He says, please don't kill me after this. And he's saying it's the Honda. Oh, so Mashad thinks it's the Honda S2000. Interesting guess. Obviously, I can't tell you whether you're right or wrong at the moment. So Mashad is A. And Akeel, what do you reckon? What's your gut telling you?
You know, my gut said the Lancer, but now I'm going with Ariel Atom.
Ariel Atom.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I didn't hear it properly because remember I only heard it on a phone previously.
Yeah.
And to hear it in the studio setup, it's actually changed.
It's
the sound.
different.
Yeah.
Okay, Ali, what do you think it is?
I disagree with Uncle Akeel there because Ariel Atoms, they don't all have roofs, and so you'd hear the air. You'd hear the air whoosh past, and I don't hear that in this. So I'm going with the
Sherlock.
I'm going with the Mitsubishi.
Are you Colombo?
Yeah.
It's a goddamn.
Can I correct you please on the pronunciation because it's radio and we need to be correct on it. It's Galambao.
Oh, okay. Bout of you.
Yeah, Galambao. Okay, so Ali, you said what?
The Mitsubishi.
The Mitsubishi. So we've got three different answers.
Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi. It's actually not. My dad, and God rest his soul, is my dad. He used to say.
How are you going to say?
Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Say it.
Mr. Bushy.
Mr. Bushy. Mr. Bushy put that. Mr. Bushy. Bless him.
Oh,
yeah, we used to
Mr.
take the mick
Bushy.
out of him.
Yeah,
yes,
very good car.
It was brilliant. Oh, Brother Fessel thinks it's the Lancer. Wow, so that's four people with four different answers.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
I said Mitsubishi.
You did say that as well.
So
Thank you.
Hold on, wait. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Fine.
Look at me multitasking with a pen, writing down stuff and presenting a radio show. Who'd have thought it? My multitasking knows no limits. I can eat and watch TV.
This is true.
That's difficult.
This is true.
It's difficult.
But I can. I've driven a car in a kebab.
Yeah, you have done that.
I told you that last year, didn't I?
Yes, I remember that.
Before, I think,
I remember. Yeah, I did forget about that. I missed a comment from Brother Fessel when we were talking about services. He says lockdown facilities for Akeel are essential.
This is what I'm talking about. See,
Yeah.
people know this.
Yeah.
And by the way, RG, if you're listening, I'm in proper locked up facilities, okay?
We were talking about this here yesterday, weren't we? Off air. Yeah, we were. No, so back to road trips. Obviously, summer motoring is really important, and we talked about our experiences as well. Interesting comment from Brother Fessel. Actually, he says, "Doesn't the Ariel Atom have a Honda engine?"
It's got a motorbike engine in there, correct? And I actually do think it might have come out of the. No, I don't know if is it Honda or is it from a Suzuki Hayabusa?
Yeah,
It's the Hayabusa. Yeah, that's right. John that's asking, and she's curious as to what kebab it was, Uncle Akeel.
Right, yeah, it was chili naan sandwich, Janet. Auntie Janet.
Chili naan sandwich.
Chili naan sandwich, mate, yeah.
That's not a real kebab.
Yeah, it's a proper kebab, mate. Right behind the wheel, fourth gear. Lovely.
Can we just cast back to the story of when you were driving stationary and you... not driving stationary.
Driving stationary.
No, forget that.
This is why you provisional lessons, okay?
How do you drive stationary?
You're parked and you spilled coffee all over your legs.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh, I love you.
Thank you.
I love you.
Come on, let's have it.
Oh, so funny.
Let's have it. Tell the story.
Multitasker at its finest.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, you're a legend. So we were at services, and me and Ali we've been good boys, and we come back to the car. Amir sat in his car. I don't know what happened. He's had some sort of 50-year-old wobbly moment, and the coffee, whatever he was drinking, he's lost control. It's gone in the air. Blood all over him, legs, feet, face, ears, everything.
Ears?
Ears? Covered in jar.
Yeah.
It wasn't that much.
Yeah.
It was way more.
Oh, yeah.
All I remember is that
it on film.
Yeah, it is on film, but all I remember is asking for help and you just absolutely just not helping.
We were both filming.
Yeah, it was. It just reminded me not to listen. Don't drink and drive.
Oh, see, look how he's twisted it now.
Yeah.
How about don't drop and drive.
Yeah, there you go.
Jar.
Listen, one more time. Here's that sound engine that I want you to get in touch with. It's very tricky. It's very tricky. Mashada says Honda. Akeel reckon it's the Ariel Atom. Ali and Brother Faisal have said the Mitsubishi Lancer. What do you think it is? Comment on the live stream or text us if you want. 07411 19
1062.
1062. Like a true professional.
Exactly.
Yeah, I should have come to you for that.
I would have just looked at you like, yeah, do your job, pal.
Listen, we are not far from a break, actually, but it is important to stress, of course, that we are talking about road trips. And while it's all right to talk about them, obviously we are still in lockdown, so don't be tempted to go out there and go on a road trip. But just wait until conditions allow. We haven't got long, inshallah, till we're through this, hopefully. And you know, we're all following the rules, and let's just keep doing that. But I just cannot wait. You haven't asked me where my first road trip would be.
Okay.
And I was hoping you'd reciprocate.
Really?
Yeah.
Only ask your dad.
You haven't asked me.
Okay, well, you can't drive.
He's a passenger.
Passenger.
That's a different perspective.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Okay, so what I'll ask you, where would you like me to take us as a family on our first road trip?
And
Asda.
I'm gonna know exactly. And I know you know what I'm gonna say. It's got to be Andy's Burgers.
Oh, you legend. In fact, we were saying that earlier on, weren't we?
Can I just say that other burger places are available?
Oh yes.
Not as good.
Other burger places are available. Yeah.
Yes, but yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically, you want me to take you to a takeaway joint in London?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Good shout, actually.
Oh, yeah. And you know, the memories that I have actually of this is that we really enjoyed that, didn't we? And then somebody collapsed while they were having a meal with us.
Oh, Uncle, wow.
Well, I'm telling this story
Yeah, you
because
should.
last time you said I was awash with coffee when I just had a tiny little spillage
That's
on
a
my
lie.
knee.
We've got to feel proper, needed a shower.
Okay, can I just say hold the phone, silence for a moment, because shock horror, there's a comment which has just thrown me, and I am deeply upset about it. It comes from Brother Faisal.
Oh my God.
Be ready for this.
Oh
I don't know.
my God.
I don't know. I'm gonna look at him again.
Okay.
Andy's Burgers overrated.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Brother Faisal, really, bro?
That's
Choked you off the road trip now.
That's shock.
That is
I'm
shock.
shocked.
I'm
shocked.
moving on from that. Muhammad Usman Ali says, Assalamu alaikum, I'm enjoying the show. Keep up the good work. Wa alaikum salam, and thank you so much for the comment. That's a bit of encouragement. We need that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
that's nice. Wa alaikum salam. Thank you so much for listening. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Keep those comments coming in, and let us know if you know what that engine sound is, please. I'll give it to you one more time, inshallah, before the break in about, minute and a half, thereabouts. I can't believe the first half is already over. So you want to go to a burger joint, you want to go to, where was it?
Devon.
That's a curveball.
Where do you want to go?
Where do you
I want to go to the Highlands of Scotland.
What?
I want to drive around the Highlands, so the NC 500, all that stuff.
Is that what you want to do? That's your first road trip, straight NC 500.
Yeah, I just want
You got to ease yourself in.
Yeah, but do you not think, because everyone's been waiting to do road trips, all these people who had plans for places like that, I've read, once it gets really busy, it's stop, start. It's not free-flowing.
Yeah, that's true. You've got to go out of season, apparently.
Yeah.
Which is not as much fun, because the roads can be a bit treacherous.
Yeah.
And it's not a great idea. Listen, one more time, just time to play you that car sound one more time. If you think you know what that car is it an Ariel Atom? Is it a Honda S2000, Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6, or Mazda MX-5? No one said the Mazda yet. Do give us a call or message on the live stream. 07411 is your text number, 191062. We'll be back with you after this break, inshallah.
Stay tuned to Salam Radio after this short ad break.
Everyone needs to do the census, so we're making it as easy as possible. If you need support, we've got you covered. Get in touch online or call us. Any personal information you share with us is kept safe. It's confidential by law. Census Day is the 21st of March, but you can complete yours earlier. Visit census.gov.uk. Census 2021. It's about us. Delivered by the Office for National Statistics.
Looking to improve your living space? Plan your dream home with AB Joinery Kitchens and Bedrooms. We design, manufacture and install your perfect kitchen or bedroom to your personal space and taste with clever storage utilising every inch. We pride ourselves on our exquisite attention to detail. Let AB Joinery Kitchens and Bedrooms plan your perfectly tailored space fitted around you. We also offer bespoke services for understairs storage, TV units and feature walls, all designed and manufactured by us. Call us now on 01733 686 767 or visit abjkitchensandbedrooms.co.uk. Open to the trade and public. AB Joinery Kitchens and Bedrooms, Unit 3 Brassey Close, Peterborough, PE1 2AZ. Plan your dream home with us. abjkitchensandbedrooms.co.uk.
अब खुल गया है देसी रेस्टोरेंट, तो क्यों ना आज ही अपने घर वालों के लिए खाना ऑर्डर करें। हमारे पास फिश पकोड़ा, चिकन पकोड़ा, चरगा स्टीम चिकन, लेम और वेजिटेबल समोसा, बिरयानी, पिज्जा, फलूदा, जलेबी, गुलाब जामुन, समोसा चाट, फ्रेश चिकन और लेम हांडी, लाहौरी चना और बहुत कुछ। ये सब अब आपको मिले सिर्फ और सिर्फ देसी रेस्टोरेंट में। आज की स्पेशल ऑफर, निहारी और पाए एक नान और रोटी के साथ सिर्फ 6 पाउंड में। स्पेशल लंच टाइम ऑफर दिन 12 से 4 बजे तक। चिकन और लेम कड़ी 2 रोटी के साथ सिर्फ 6 पाउंड में। मिक्स वेजिटेबल कड़ी और तड़का दाल 2 रोटी के साथ 5 पाउंड में। तो ऑर्डर करें अभी देसी रेस्टोरेंट online.com पर और ऑनलाइन पेमेंट करें बिल्कुल सेफली और कॉल कर सकते हैं 01733555795। हमारे पास डिलीवरी भी मौजूद है और 10% डिस्काउंट के साथ आप खुद कलेक्ट भी कर सकते हैं। 298 लिंकन रोड, पीटरब्रो, PE1 2ND। देसी रेस्टोरेंट, आपका अपना पसंदीदा और मयारी खाने अब पीटरब्रो में।
दोस्ता कियां परेशान है
जरा करे ना सारा सौदा मुक्या वा मुल्का विच पैसे भेजने
हूं नहीं अमार फूड वाले की फोन खड़का ते फ्री लोकल डिलीवरी कार मंगवा
अला ता उत्थे कै स्पेशल आ
उना की लबई हाइजीन च ग्रेड 5 चीजें चंगियां म्यारी ते सस्तियां ते नाले ऑफरां ही ऑफरां
और क्या
ताजा गोश्त, ताजी सब्जियां ते फ्रूट, आटा चावल दालां मसाले ते जूस सारे बिल जमा करने, गैस ते इलेक्ट्रिक ने टॉप अप भी करने। पाकिस्तान पैसे बिल्कुल फ्री भेजने, मतलब के एक चिड़ी ने दूध छड़ी ते हर शै लबनी।
और जने ने आप उतरा
Amar Food Store and Halal Meat, 613B Lincoln Road, Peterborough. Telephone 01733 687374.
For a show and want to get involved, email info@salamradio.co.uk.
Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to Geared Up, our return after many months, here from our brand new studio in Boongate in Peterborough, with upgraded equipment. Hopefully we're sounding nice. Shout out to Matthew Kisby and Brother Faisal Mahmood who have helped us to put all this together. Geared Up is your fortnightly? Yeah, bi-weekly, same thing, right?
Correct.
Same difference.
Correct.
Motoring show. All things motoring related. It's just us having a laugh, basically, and I hope you're enjoying it. I'm with my co-drivers, Akeel, Khalil, of course, and Ali Sulaiman. Assalamu alaikum to you both.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Wow. Don't know how to take that. It was very, wow, that was, it's already stereo, but I had you both at the same time.
No,
So it was like surround sound.
It wasn't planned.
It was doubly. What have we got next? UK car production. We're going to talk about UK car production down 27% in the worst January since 2009. Pull yourselves together. Let's come on. What's going on? But first of all, a few comments. Just before, while the break was on, Brother Faisal, we were talking about, I wanted to go to the Highlands for my road trip, but he said Highlands is the only trip worth it. He went in August 2020. Oh yeah, I remember when he went there actually. And he said it wasn't busy. And that was in August 2020. But then again, we were still in the pandemic, but the lockdown had been lifted rather. So, because we went to Edinburgh in August 2020.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
I remember that. Farhan Talks Football. Interesting name. Says, hi, nice stream, Ali. Oh, so he's complimenting you, nice.
Thank you very much. I mean, I am the star of the show. Yeah, guys, come on.
Paid people.
You should know. You should know this by now.
Yeah, okay. Mashad says, who wins the food challenge in the road trips? We've never had a food challenge in the road trips,
No,
have we?
but one thing we know for sure is that you eat with your eyes.
Oh, yeah, go on, tell the story.
Very, very.
I look at a menu, order everything on the menu. Oh, I'll eat this, I'll have this. Oh, let's have this, let's have that as well. Oh, suddenly we've got a table full of food. I'll start eating with your dad, and all of a sudden, I'll start eating with Abu, and then all of a sudden, a quarter of the way through, oh, I'm full. You need to eat it all. Please take it all. Suddenly, all the food comes to me.
Yeah, I've got the Patrick Swayze syndrome, hungry eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a reference you probably don't get. Neither do you because you're too young. Some of you will. If you get that reference, let me know. Brother Faisal's up for a food challenge. He's always up for a food challenge. He says.
I think Brother Faisal just wants to get out.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, he just wants to get out.
That's true.
Bring your 7 CVs, let's have a drive-through.
Yeah, the good thing about 7 Series is he's got a big boot. So you can get loads of food in the back of there.
Loads of chippers, everything.
Yeah, fish and chips.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
Mayday.
I'm so sorry. At least disappeared. He disappeared. Okay, listen.
Yeah, you can definitely fill his boot.
Yeah. At the end of the show, we are going to reveal the answer to this quiz, and it will be the last time you're going to hear it because then we have to change topics. So once again, here's the quiz, which is a car engine sound. We'll bring you a new one each time, and then we will give you the multiple choice options. Here we go. So is that a Honda S2000? Is it a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6? Is it an Ariel Atom or is it a Mazda MX-5? If you think you know what that car is, I'll be impressed if you get it. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, I'm telling you. And Akeel and Ali still don't know what it is. We've had Mashad thinking it's the Honda. Akeel thinks it's the Atom. Ali and Brother Faisal think it's the Mitsubishi Lancer. Do comment on the live stream if you think you know what that is. That's the last time I'm going to play it, and we will reveal the answer. And crucially, who got it right at the end of the show. But we must kind of change gear a little bit now into cruise control and just take things a bit steady because we have to get a little bit serious. Not serious, but just, we need to talk about the topic, which is actually quite a pertinent one, which was, of course, I can't find it.
You've just gone over it.
I've gone over it. Thank you very much. UK car production being down 27% in the worst January since 2009. Only 86,000 cars were built in the UK in January 2021, of course, due to COVID-19, global supply chain issues, and post-Brexit trading friction. This was a big story when it came out last week. Do you put this down just to those issues or just the appetite for car buyers and the demand not being there? So, of course, manufacturing scales back.
First of all, it's not a surprise. I mean, in fact, to be quite frank, I'm surprised. I'm amazed it's just 27%. Because, like you said before, living in the UK in the last, should we say, 4 years, it's been a weird experience. You've had Brexit and all the things that were going to happen. You had major manufacturers like Nissan saying they were going to leave. You've had other manufacturers actually leave the UK. Investments has either stopped or new models of cars are being built elsewhere. So we knew the trajectory was that we are not going to see mass car production in the UK. But we also know that Elon Musk decided to, is it Germany, I think?
Yes.
He decided to build his gigafactory
in Berlin.
So again, the UK missed out on a huge opportunity.
He did look at some sites here.
He did.
But he went with Germany.
Because of Brexit.
Yeah, of course.
Right? And then all of a sudden we have the pandemic. So everything has been locked down. So, I mean, it affected me, remember? Before I got my car, Germany wiped the books before they could build it. I only got my car because it was in a priority slot.
I remember this.
So I was affected by this. I'm actually quite fortunate I got the car in the first place.
Yes.
So production stopped for safety reasons. And then we've had this intermittent lockdown, unlocking and etc. services. So this is not surprising.
Yeah.
What's happened now is, I think what we're going to see is, but having said that, actually, the used car market is still doing well.
More so than new car sales.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, the uptake of, I think it's 70 plate is down. 21 plate came out at the beginning of this month.
Yeah.
So, they're down. New car sales are down. The other side of the market is definitely booming. I do feel once once the restrictions are lifted, once the factories are reopened, once the showrooms are, and that's a key factor, are reopened, we are going to see a reverse of this percentage.
Yeah.
One thing that I must stress, and I have to say, so it's been a good thing, is the number of really good online companies which are selling cars now will let you have the car for a period of time to effectively trial it.
Okay.
Rather longer than a test drive.
Yeah.
And then you can buy the car. There's lots of online sales happening now where they will come to you, drop off the car to you, and all these things. But I, like you, we want to go, we want to see the car, we want to feel the car, we want to go through that whole experience. So that's gone at the moment.
Yeah.
I think as soon as the showrooms reopen, though, this will reverse.
Yeah, I think it will. I think you're absolutely right. And there seems to be, according to research and articles that I've read in recent weeks, there seems to be a huge appetite for car sales as soon as lockdown's lifted.
Yeah.
Because people have been sat there thinking, what's the point in changing my car right now? I can't go anywhere.
No, exactly.
So I think that is definitely going to change. And it seems like still PCP will be, for the majority, the way forward.
Yeah, yeah.
It seems like the most common and popular way to buy a car.
Yeah,
Or not buy a car, but have a car.
Have a car, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the other thing to add here as well, obviously we had the budget the other day.
Yeah.
And the Chancellor didn't raise fuel duty.
No.
Okay. But we have got a boom in EV car sales and hybrids and plug-in hybrids.
Yes.
And I think over time, though, there will be some sort of tax that's going to come associated with that. Whether that's going to be when you buy the car in the first place.
I think there has to be, because
they're going to lose billions.
They'll lose
pounds.
billions. Yeah. As you said, electric plug-in hybrid and conventional hybrid cars rose to 25.3% of cars produced in January. That's a huge percentage.
Yeah.
However, the UK automotive industry has lost a total of 11.3 billion since March 2020. That is a massive
Huge,
loss.
absolutely huge.
Massive.
But what do you think about? I mean, obviously, you know that the sale of new diesel and petrol cars is going to be banned from 2030.
Yes.
The UK now has more EV charging stations than petrol stations now.
Correct.
So, do you think we're going to see a situation where there's going to be more incentives for people to switch over? Looking at this, so everyone will have a new car effectively.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to take time to get there, isn't it? I think, but dealers will certainly incentivize, I think. I mean, they have to.
I mean, there is one at the moment, isn't it? So you have a grant from the government.
Yes.
It's like £3,000 off an
£3,500.
EV or whatever it's £3,500.
I think that's the latest figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have whatever the dealer's going to give you or the manufacturer's going to give you.
Yes.
On top of that, but I think it will be further subsidised for the take-up.
I think something needs to change.
Yeah.
Because currently, even a Vauxhall Corsa, electric Corsa, is like £23,000.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And electric, obviously, battery technology is going to improve. Electric car prices will come down, but not in the very near future.
No.
Maybe in time for 2030, when all new car sales will be, non-diesel, non-petrol, potentially then. But don't forget, the used car market is still going to be as buoyant as ever.
Absolutely, yeah. But I think in terms of the drive for new cars,
Yeah.
that's what's going to accelerate it. It's the incentive
Yes.
from governments and manufacturers for people to then adopt it. I mean, let's not hold back here. The UK is doing actually pretty well in terms of its EV and plug-in adoption. There's, a lot of cars you see in the road. Before, remember, you didn't see that many Teslas, or you didn't see that many cars with an E on the badge.
True.
They are almost all over the place now.
Yeah, that's true.
And sometimes when I go to plug in my car, and you look at the app, you're like, oh, that's used. It wasn't like that before.
Yeah, yeah.
So it is happening slowly before our own eyes. But if you go to a big city like London or Birmingham, places like that, they're just everywhere. Can you remember when we went to Amsterdam?
They were everywhere.
They were absolutely everywhere.
I-Paces and Teslas mainly.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah.
In fact, we saw Teslas as taxis.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
And I think that will take off here as well.
Yeah.
The used Tesla market.
Yeah.
I think a lot of those will become taxis. And just as an aside, by the way, as soon as we're talking about electric vehicles, kind of digress, but it's fine. It's also interesting because at the moment, and this needs to change as well, as an EV user, I tell you this needs to change, is when you go to a petrol station or diesel, you can just pay with your contactless card. In any petrol station, your contactless card or your debit card if you go into the store and pay for your fuel. Whereas at the moment, there are so many disparate systems and disparate ways and disparate platforms of charging your vehicle. It's a minefield, and sometimes they don't work. You've got to download an app and register and all that. What needs to change is it needs to be as easy as it is to buy fuel.
Yeah.
Is to charge, just tap your card, or if it's more than whatever it is, what's it, 45 quid now?
Yeah, but
for contactless?
but I don't know if you've seen, Rishi said he's moving away with the EU. It's going to be £100 now.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's interesting. It will be contactless.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's good, because you and Rishi are like this, aren't you?
Oh, Rishi.
Yeah, you both got arthritis.
Rishi.
Mashad says, what were your first cars and what cars do you want in your bucket list? Oh, okay, interesting. We'll come on to that if we've got time, Mashad. Park that question. Brother Fessel says, government will probably charge extra tax on the electric used for car charging when it starts losing tax revenue on diesel and petrol. Government changes goalposts whenever it feels necessary. Oh, a little bit of politics.
Oh, says the guy's got a 730D. No, but he's right.
Good point. It's an excellent point, actually.
Yeah,
it really
right.
is. Yeah, it's interesting. We will see. I think it's just a matter of time when we come out of this pandemic this year, inshallah. I think we will see a boom in the car industry.
Yeah, without a shadow of doubt. Yeah, I mean, don't forget. I mean, the other thing coupled with this all as well is job security.
Yes.
People thinking, okay, can I do that? Is my job safe? Or whatever it is, they got a commitment within, or potentially they already have a car.
Yeah.
That they're already paying for, that they aren't using, and this now looks like a depreciating asset to them. Think, okay, well, do I get another one? All these things are factors at the end of the day.
Of course. Of course. This is Salam Radio. This is Geared Up. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining us. You're always welcome here on Salam Radio. And of course, welcome to our listener in Luton on Inspire FM 105.1 as well. Thank you for joining us in Luton there as well. I've not been to Luton for a while, actually. We need to pay Inspire FM a visit soon, I think.
Yeah, sounds like a great idea.
Yeah,
after lockdown.
Of course. Yeah, obviously.
Just putting it there, just in case.
Yeah, thank you for that. How much?
Maybe like your small size.
Listen, if you're not watching on social media, we are on Facebook.
Find us on Facebook at Salam Radio.
Just search for Salam Radio and you will find us. Right, we need to change gear again, and it is time to move on to our resident car news expert. No pressure, Ali Suleiman.
Never is for me.
Wow.
Ooh, wow, I love it.
It's time for Ali's Car News. It's an original title, Ali's Car News.
Very good.
It's original.
Oh, very good.
He went on a long mental journey and found that one.
I swear you came up with that title.
Yeah, I thought you were going to change it, if I'm honest. but you didn't.
Okay, news, Ali.
Okay, so Ali, yes. So what Ali will bring us, inshallah, is he will bring us the latest car releases, car news, things like that. Sorry, Brother Faisal says he likes Shell's app for paying for fuel. Yeah, so when I had a diesel, I had that Shell app where you don't have to go in and pay. You just scan the QR code and pay for your fuel. So the payment needs to change for EVs. Sorry, Ali, over to you. Ali's Car News, what are you going to talk to us first about?
So for next year, everyone's heard of the Kia Stinger. Now it's a brilliant car, great looking, and it's a really nice car, to be honest, and it's a good car for families as well. But not only that, it's a good touring car, like we were talking about, for road trips as well. And it's been kind of updated and rebooted, so it has a new base engine now for next year, and also a price increase. But it now has 300 horsepower. It has a 300 horsepower engine.
So I remember the Stinger when it first came out, and it did shock a lot of people that Kia have made a really good-looking car.
Really good looking.
It's proper GT car, isn't
proper
it?
GT, really nice looking car and powerful. But I thought it had around about 300 horsepower in the first model, or clearly not.
No, I don't think so. I haven't done my research on it.
Whoa, this is a car crash.
Okay, but the Kia Stinger before, I mean, yeah, it had speed, it had the looks, but this one, obviously, like we were talking before with the electric vehicles as well, there are still people, petrol heads, they still want to see Grand Tourers on road trips not being electric.
Yeah.
And the Kia Stinger is bringing it up, bringing its horsepower up, and also the interior looks quite new and updated. It's got like a facelift, and I think they're doing it really to battle with Tesla's models as well, like the Model 3 and the Model S, because they really are in the same market, even though they are electric. We have to start combining markets now because electric is coming more and more common.
Yeah, that's true. It is. So, what price will this start at, Ali? This one, the new 2022 Kia Stinger.
So it starts at about 27 grand, £27,000.
Okay.
And it's expected to reach dealerships in the next few months.
Now, here's the thing, though. My recollection of the Stinger Gen 1 was much higher than that. It was like 50k, wasn't it?
I think
50k.
Yeah, this seems cheap.
Yeah,
I think you're talking about. There's two versions of the Kia Stinger. This is starting at the base, so
Okay.
no optional extras, nothing like that.
Oh, so this will probably be the 2 litre petrol.
yeah. So because Gen 1, the one that was on famous motoring shows on TV, that had a V6 engine in it.
Yeah, I think, we can mention them. Top Gear you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, Top Gear?
Yeah.
Oh.
But there are two versions of it. There's a normal Kia Stinger, and then there's a Kia Stinger GT.
And which one have you driven?
In my dreams, all of them.
Oh, okay. You dream about Kia.
Very good. What else have you got for us, Ali?
So we have Hyundai. So they've unveiled a new small SUV. It's called the Bayon or the Bayon. Don't know how to pronounce it.
I think it's the Bayon.
Bayon.
Yeah.
And so obviously we have.
Or is it the Hyundai Banan?
First of all, Hyundai, and it's a Banan.
Banan.
Okay.
Go on.
But yeah, so Hyundai has the car called the Kona, and it's quite like a sporty kind of car for Hyundai anyway.
Yeah.
But the new car, the Bayon, has a more family feel.
Okay.
And it has bigger interior dimensions, including a 400-litre boot, which is quite big.
Well, that means I can take your packed lunch to school.
Oh, brilliant. And your wigs.
And my wigs! Wow!
Brilliant!
Wow!
Brilliant!
That's me done. I'm retiring. Fader down. Laters.
And your wigs! Brilliant. Are you sure they'll fit, though?
They would fit. You have to fold them.
And open the sunroof.
Yeah.
It also the inside of the Hyundai has it's a dashboard. So the Hyundai already does the i20 as well. So it's kind of largely borrowed from there, like Mercedes does and Range Rover does. They keep their infotainment and the dashboard the same.
Okay.
But it has two 10-inch screens on the higher end versions as well. But that's actually quite good for Hyundai.
Two 10-inch screens.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's quite good for Hyundai. That's the higher end versions. But you see in the market nowadays that base cars and higher end versions of lower class cars are being upgraded and updated to keep up with everything. Because you have Tesla Model 3s. In every single Tesla Model 3, and no matter what base you get, there is a huge screen. It's a huge screen in the middle of it, and people have to keep up with that while keeping their signature style. So with Tesla, there's no buttons in the car, barely any buttons. Everything's from the screen. But Hyundai wants to keep bring in that technology with the screens, but keep the buttons there and stuff like that. Just a unique style. And to be honest, my personal opinion, I think they're taking it a bit too far. I think they should stick with the kind of city car stuff. Because no one's going to need 10-inch screens in a small SUV, to be honest.
Do you know what? That's a draw for buyers. You know, the bigger the screen, the better it is, and that's going to attract people. The tech.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You know, and if you had two 10-inch screens, I know your fingerprints would be all over it. Moving on.
We were talking about electric vehicles before, and how you said it's got to be up to 2030, and then everything's electric pretty much.
Yeah.
But Jaguar themselves has announced that from 5 years earlier, 2025. Its lineup will consist exclusively of electric vehicles. As
soon as 2025?
As soon as 2025. I think they're already on track to release one as well. I think it's either end of this year or through to next year. They're on track to release a really nice electric Jaguar.
Wow, okay. Well, there is one already, the I-Pace.
Yes, yeah.
But what are they going to replace that with? Will it be another that type of vehicle, or do you know anything about it?
I'm not sure. It hasn't been released that much about it. Jaguar is actually kind of quite tight about it, so that when the press does actually get to even a snippet of their Jaguar stuff, it really is big news.
Oh, come on. It's called the Ali Pace, isn't it?
Yeah, we got to say that. We got to say, Ali Face.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you ruined it now.
Moving on.
Yeah, somewhere I've got a tumbleweed sound effect somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. What's next?
So we've got now moving on to kind of Larry cars. We've got definitely. We have the Porsche 911 GT3.
Oh, what a car!
I mean, it just looks spectacular.
And you've driven this as well, yeah?
100%.
Oh, yeah.
In my dreams again.
Yeah.
No comment. So the updated Porsche 911 at the back of it is a brand new engine, a 4-litre flat six. And it's the 911 Cup car. The engine comes almost unchanged from that car, and it's fast.
I think I've seen a video of this online as well.
Yes,
it's a beast.
It is a beast.
It's an absolute monster.
Yeah,
I mean, you have people like Chris Harris. I mean, you know they can drive a car, and when he I remember in an old episode of Top Gear, when he's put into one of these cars, he can really show what it really is. And Porsche is notorious for its GT3s. So it has 503 brake horsepower only to the rear wheels,
which is a handful.
Yeah, it is a handful.
It's also really light as well, isn't it?
Extremely light. Especially because it's
except when you're in it.
Who are you talking to there?
Your dad.
Good, very good.
I'm laughing because I thought you were talking to Ali.
Brilliant.
Now I'm insulted.
Where's the tumbleweed now?
Oh, because that was a funny joke.
Okay. Oh, brilliant.
Okay. Anyway.
It has four... It has four-wheel steering, and also its 0 to 60 time is 3.4 seconds, which it's fast, and almost 199, almost 200 miles an hour top speed.
Wow!
And if you look at how fast it took to lap the Nürburgring, it was just under 7 minutes, 6 minutes 59 seconds.
And just to add to that, Ali, as well, I remember listening to Matt Watson. He's always said about the Porsche in this. He goes, "How do they get to 199 and can't give you that one extra horsepower?
1 extra mile.
Sorry, one extra mile. How can they not do that?"
You know what it is? I'm speculating here a bit, but I think what it might be is that if they keep it, it's like when you buy something for $1.99 instead of £2. It's for their next car. They might bring it up to 204, and then they can say, "Oh, they've hit the big two."
Yeah, I think
you know
wrong.
what I mean.
I love that. I think you've been talking to Mr. Porsche.
Okay.
Secrets out.
Brilliant.
Can we quickly move on, in the interest of time, to the top 3 best-selling cars of 2021 so far?
Yes, yeah. So it's already March now. It is March, actually. Yeah, it's already March.
Welcome to Earth.
But the top 3 best-selling cars of this year so far. So coming in at number 3, we have the Nissan Qashqai.
Woohoo!
So, well, I mean,
I don't like it.
Not a fan.
It doesn't look really good.
Forget looks.
Doesn't look really good.
Great to drive.
And then we have in second we have the Ford Fiesta, good car. I enjoy the car. It's a good car.
So you drive that,
and and then number 1 we have the Vauxhall Corsa, old reliable as they call it.
Vauxhall
Talking about
Corsa.
your dad or car?
A car. He's talking about a car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
Corsa he is.
Oh, see that? This is why you're in the hot seat.
Yeah, thank you very much. Ali, I think that's all the time we have, unfortunately. Thank you very much for your car news. I'll create a jingle for that when I can be bothered. It's not going to happen.
Brilliant.
Wow.
Yeah, and by the way, Sarah Smith, thank you for listening. She says, top job, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate the encouragement. And Mashad has asked he's asking about food again. Mashad, we've got your other question to answer really quickly. For me and Brother Akeel, what were your first cars? Mine was a 1985 B-Reg Royal Blue, most basic, 1 litre Austin Metro.
I can't remember the year, but I think it was 1980. I can't remember the year. It was a Mitsubishi Colt.
Mr. Bushy Colt.
Yeah. As you know, I've had like so many cars.
Yeah, I know you have. Yeah. Try paying for one next time.
Yeah, I'll try. And by the way, I think Mashad's hungry.
Yeah, I think he's talking about food a lot. Mashad, tomorrow I'll bring you a sandwich. Don't worry. Yeah. Or vi halal.
Ooh, shots fired, Uncle.
Yeah,
shots fired.
I'll bring that. Listen, it is time to... my watch is telling me to breathe. I have been doing that. Otherwise, I'd be rather blue in the face, wouldn't I? If I wasn't breathing.
It might be talking to your hair.
Yeah, it's time to reveal... Brilliant. It doesn't work, but well done. Let's reveal the quiz. So one more time. This was the sound. It was tricky. This was a tricky sound. We had Brother Akeel saying the Ariel Atom with confidence. We had Ali and Brother Faisal saying the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6. And we had Mashad saying the Honda S2000. Nobody said the Mazda MX-5, which you'd be right not to say that. It was the Honda S2000.
Oh, nice one, Mashad.
So, Mashad, well done. You don't win a prize because we've got nothing to give you. In fact, when you come here tomorrow, I'll give you a cup of water.
And sandwich.
Yeah, and the sandwich as well. Just let me know what sandwich you want, and I'll make sure I prepare that. Don't expect a sandwich. But that's Ali, of course, and Mashad presenting What We Zed from 1 o'clock tomorrow, which is a show for the Generation Z, so not for people like you and me. Listen, that's all the time we have, unfortunately. I do apologise it's gone so quickly. That is really it from us. You've been listening to Geared Up on Salam Radio 106.2 FM here in Peterborough with me, Amir Suleiman, Amr Suleiman. Thanks to Brother Akeel and Ali, and to you for listening and your interaction. It's been great. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. We'll be back, inshallah, 19th of March. Stay tuned to Salam Radio. Stay blessed, inshallah, and most importantly, stay safe, and stay safe on the roads as well. And inshallah, we look forward to doing it again in 2 weeks. Assalamu alaikum.
Stay tuned to Salam Radio after this short ad break.
Looking to improve your living space? Plan your dream home with AB Joinery Kitchens and Bedrooms. We design, manufacture and install your perfect kitchen or bedroom to your personal space and taste with clever storage utilising every inch. We pride ourselves on our exquisite attention to detail. Let AB Joinery Kitchens and Bedrooms plan